Hey, what is up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. I am here today to talk to you guys about the new men's Dior and Stussy collaboration that is coming out pretty soon. I just got reminded from my CA about some of the new items that they're going to be receiving, and I gotta say there are a few things on that list that I find beautiful. So if you do not know what is coming up, I'm here to give you a little information about what's coming up and the ones that I really like. Well, actually, I'm only going to talk about the ones that I like, and I think that if you're going to get anything from it, these are the items that you need to get. So don't mind me. I'm going to go on my phone and I'm going to go over it with you guys. And I do have a little unboxing towards the end because this is going to be just a chit chat section. But if you wanted to just check what that unboxing is, I'll enter a timestamp here for you guys. And if not here, down below, or both. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, Stussy is a brand that came out, I believe it was in the 80s. I remember the first time seeing Stussy products was... have you seen Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead, where Christina Applegate's little brother, one of her little brothers, is wearing like a Stussy shirt with like a blazer to impress a girl? That was one of the first times I've ever seen that brand, and for them to do a collaboration with Dior is absolutely crazy because I do love the brand. If you've been following me on this channel for a while, you know that I had unboxed or revealed things that had Stussy in it. So I'm super excited for this collab, and I'm going to first talk about SLGs. I got these pictures via online, so unfortunately I don't have permission to share these images, but I can briefly talk about it, and if there's something that's similar to it, I will post it here in the video, okay? So the first thing is, we're going to talk about SLGs, and one of the things that I really needed from this collection is the script all over logo, and it looks like so I definitely needed to get something in this script because I think it's amazing. The different typographies that are spelled throughout this whole pattern is just amazing. So there is this bag here that I believe is going to come out with the typography. However, I wish the colors was a little bit different. I believe it's like a black on gray. It's still beautiful, but there is ones that's like white on black that I feel like stands out a little bit more, which you'll see in which I'll tell you a little bit more towards the handbags. But in this style here, they're doing that typography for it, and I am for it. I need, like I said, I need to have something with that on it. So I'm definitely going to try and get this piece here. So it's going to be the similar bag, but it looks like it's going to be an all leather with the Stussy bee on it. So they're carrying over from the same kind of bee concept from the Cause to the Stussy. So they're doing this with the Stussy bee on it, which is actually really beautiful as well. I am still within that trend of loving really small bags, so I thought that this bag, it's gonna be good. I really have a feeling it's gonna be good. It's such a good size, and it looks, I haven't been able to check out what this little one looks like in person because they do have that silhouette already. However, it does kind of look like a wallet on chain, a walk for guys. Of course, you know me, I love my SLGs. If you have not seen my SLG collection, check it up, or down below, its link's gonna be somewhere. And they are going to have it the same leather with the bee on it as well. And what about bougie water? If I had unboxed a gift that I got from Dior a few months ago, which was an oblique water bottle, and they're doing one with the Stussy symbol on it. I don't need another one, but it's cool. It's such bougie water, so if you're into that thing, I would definitely check it out. It has it in that gradient typography print that I'm talking about. It looks so good. So if you're into bougie water, like if you like the Chanel ones, the Saint Laurent, the Prada ones, you might actually really like this one as well. And I have that flat saddle women's bag. They're doing a men's oblique version in it. It's not, unfortunately, like the Stussy print. It's just a regular Dior oblique. However, they do have the ELLEST buckle. So the belt that I always use is this CD one that I got with my flat women's version. This one will have the version with the ELLEST buckle on it, and the ELLEST, I don't know how much this price is going to be, but anything with the ELLEST buckle style on it, it costs quite a bit. So if this is coming with a flat saddle, I don't know the price, but if the price looks maybe about around the 1500s, it's going to be a good deal because the belt itself is around $800 to $1,000. The men's are also getting this glorious kind of translucent, I don't want to call it a gladiator slipper, but it's more of just like a cage sandal. And then there's going to be straps on it with the Dior all over, with the Stussy Dior all over. And it's going to be, I believe it's black on top of white. So I thought that black font on top of white. So I thought that was actually really great as well. Speaking of the all over Dior Stussy logo in that ombre-ish color, they're doing a low version. At first I thought they were just doing highs. I feel like I have a lot of highs in my collection, so if I was to get another B23 sneaker, I am more than likely going to get them in the lows. Again, if I need to definitely get something with that design on it. So whether it be a bag or whether it be a shoe, it would probably be the lows. However, they're also making the oblique with the B on it as well, which is amazing because it looks like it's an embroidered B on the side of the shoe. However, that's only going to be in highs. They're not making those in lows, which I am feeling the lows. I've worn my lows so much more, like 10 times more than I've ever worn my highs. It's just so much easier to wear. I feel like highs are so popular, I totally get it, but I feel like the lows are just, it's just been my style as of late, and it's just beautiful. They're doing the beaded style too, but keep in mind the beaded style is amazing, but the price is just, whoo, crazy. Beautiful but crazy. I also needed, if you guys haven't seen my wish list, I haven't updated it since I posted out, which was earlier this year, but something from the Dior Stussy jewelry collection was definitely in my wish list. And the only con that I had about it is if it had crystals in it, I wasn't interested. And the reason for that is because I am not good with upkeeping with these crystals. I'm not good with putting it back in their dust bags, whatever. I feel like having a controlled air-conditioned room should already be enough. So I did see something which was a ring that did not have any crystals on it, but it did have the Dior Stussy on it, like the signature writing on it for the collection, and I love it. So hopefully I'm able to get my hands on that as well. Earlier I talked about how there's going to be the typography with white font on black leather. They are doing it in the saddle belt bag, and you know how much I love it. If I did not have already 2 of them, I would more than likely gravitate towards this one, but I really do love the 2 that I already have, which is the original oblique and the newspaper print from the Daniel Arsham. If you guys haven't checked out my Dior collection, I will link it above and below. But it is absolutely beautiful, guys. If, like I said, if I can post a picture here, I will, but it is beautiful. If there was a bag that I had to get in this collection, it would be this one. They're also doing it in like this green khaki oblique, which I find is amazing as well. It does give me the older Rastafarian vibes that they had for the women's collection a few years ago. And it gives me that, but I like it better because there's no reds mixed in with it. So that saddle bag is going to be coming out in the belt bag as well, and it's going to come out in a couple other smaller SLGs or smaller bags as well, and I think it's absolutely stunning. Like, if you love green and khakis and you're down for that cash vibe, you'll totally love this saddle belt bag. I prefer the black with the white font instead, but this one does come at a very close second. Bucket hats. Y'all know since I tried on that LV one in a vlog some time ago that I've been thinking heavily about bucket bags. The one that I tried on from LV was like $600, like, don't quote me. So I'm assuming that the Stussy version, there's going to be about 2 or 3 different Stussy versions that's coming out. I like the more basic black. That's probably going to be around $500, but I'm still not ready to commit to a hat that I barely wear. I don't wear much hats, and if I do, you guys see me wear like my fedoras or my wide brim hats. I have only like one Balenciaga hat, but I like very rarely wear it. So I don't know if I'm ready to commit that much to a bucket hat. However, I do love it because it has that Stussy Dior font on it, and the rest is just plain. I think it just comes down to how it looks like in person. I have a big head, okay, and I have poofy hair, so I need to make sure that I don't wear a hat that's too small. I think the women's hats are absolutely beautiful, but they're just too small for my liking. I would love to try this one in person. And as far as the Dior stuff goes, I did not post any ready to wear, and the reason why I didn't post any ready to wear is because truthfully a lot of these things I have to see in person. A lot of the information that trickled down to me were more sketch-like, and you know, I gotta see them in person. I am unsure. There is one shirt though that has a picture of Kim Jones on it. That shirt is actually pretty awesome, but I would like to see it in person because I'm unsure if I want him, you know, on my chest, because it's like, I feel like it's positioned right here on your boob. So that might be kind of weird for a girl. For guys, maybe different because they're more flat. I'm not saying I have big boobs because I don't. But yeah, ready to wear pieces are something I have to see, because there's also a pair of pants as well that has Dior all over them, and this was updated. I didn't see it on the first run when I first initially got the pictures of what was to come to my local boutique, but I noticed that it did update with that, and I thought that was pretty cool as well. I would probably drifted more towards it if it was more of a casual style. This is more dress pant. But one piece that they did have on the runway that I liked was the all over big logo Dior sweaters. I mean, there's no point in me getting sweaters. I live in Hawaii, so, but I do love it. Like, if you guys had to get a sweater and it had to be bougie, I would definitely get that sweater. The sweater is amazing. But guys, those are some of the top things I think is going to be coming out for the Dior men's collection that collabs with Stussy. I think it's going to be absolutely beautiful. A lot of things, like for me, I can order what I think I want, but when I see them in person is really when the story changes. And if you guys are into Dior and Stussy, even better, and Stussy, you guys will love this collection. It is amazing. It is such... wow, Dior men's collection is doing so much. You know, honestly, I even got the links to some of the new women's stuff, and I was just like, oh, men's is better. But men's is more my style, as you guys know if you guys been watching my channel. Whew, so after all that talk, now we're going to talk about my little unboxing here. And it is this little bag from Dior here. This is something I went back and forth and thinking of if I needed it in my collection or not. Are you guys ready? I'm so hyped for this. So we got the Dior dust bag here in black, and it is the ta-da! So this is a Dior Stussy all over. So this is the typography that I was talking about, and I hope I'm even saying it right. Like, I feel like I've been saying typography so much that it's starting to sound kind of weird, if you know what I mean. But it has the Dior all over, from the blue, green to the yellow ombre, and it has a little Dior here in silver. The trimming is a white leather, white and silver zipper here, and when you open it, it's just one big catch-all here, and it has a leather tab that says Dior Made in Italy on it. So, like I said, I've been back and forth thinking if I really needed to get this. If I wasn't able to get anything from the collection, I wanted to make sure that I at least got something. So this little pouch here was from the invitations that was given out for the show, for this specific show. So I had to get this from the Real, and this was actually brand new. Like, whoever had sold this, it still has like the little plastic around here, and it's just beautiful. There's no marks, nothing. They really took care of this, and I'm super excited to have it. It's a neoprene fabric as well, and I love it. I just think it is so awesome. I can't wait to use this out. It's so pretty. But guys, what do you think about the Dior Stussy collection that is coming out? Are you guys picking up any pieces, or is this something you have to see in store as well? I don't know how this is going to go down with the whole quarantine and everything. I mean, Louis Vuitton just opened recently here, and I believe Dior did as well. Don't know when some of the other stores are. Yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section, and thank you so much for stopping by per usual. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do. Also, check me out on IG as well, right over here. And that is it. Thank you guys. Have a great week. Bye.